All right, everybody. So next video here is going to be on getting into good body alignment while you are massaging your person. So, even though we are using our fingers and wrists and forearms and elbows to offer massage, our power is actually going to come from low body. How does that work? All right, so I'm going to show this a few different ways, both seated, kneeling, and standing up. So to kind of give you an idea of what I mean by powering from low body, let's do standing up first, and I'm going to actually angle the camera down so you're going to be able to see my feet better. All right, or at least, part of my lower body. All right, so I want everyone to just do this motion with me. We're going to have, first of all, we're going to have things in alignment. So I want my nose, navel, and toes in the same direction, okay? And I want my joints stacked. So when I put out a foot, just say like, here is a bed, I'm massaging a person right here. I want, my knee to go forward. I'm not like wiggling out to the side here. I don't want it to pass my toes. I want it to just be nice and stacked. My hip is stacked, my shoulder is stacked. And all I want y'all to do right now is just, if it's accessible for you to stand up, just do this motion. We're not even getting our arms involved right now. So from the side view, boop, just like this. And I see that Squish has joined us now. Thank you, Squish. Trying to get a massage, I see. All right, so this is my back leg. I'm basically just loading my back leg to give me momentum. This is how we get power from low body. That power is transferring through my core. So through my hips and my core. So all of this is my power. So eventually we're going to talk about how to incorporate arms, but basically that like energy exchange is like giving me the power through my arms or my elbows or my forearms, whatever I'm using. Okay, what does that look like if I was in a chair? Okay, so imagine that bed is here. I have put a chair at the edge of a bed. All right, so a lot of times I'm gonna start kind of staggering, especially if you're like on the corner of a bed. So, maybe I'll have my leg kind of back here, and I'm still like kind of loading my back leg. So I'm still getting power from my low body in some ways. But it's when you're seated, it's more like hips and core than it is as much feet and low legs. Squish is not gonna like this in a moment. I'm gonna pretend that I'm like on a bed now and show you all what that looks like. I'm so sorry, my love. May I move you? Sorry. Mwah. Okay. All right. So imagine that I am kneeling on a bed here. Okay, so what does that look like? I'm loading my hips and my core, and I'm still using that strength, that momentum, like this. Obviously, I'm not gonna have a rolly chair on the bed, but I would be, just let's keep this stationary for a minute. So it's gonna look more like this, right? Getting that momentum from my lower muscles and my larger muscles. So I'm not as prone to injuring my hands and wrists. All right, let's see. So when you are standing, sitting, kneeling, really taking a moment to get grounded and like connect to the floor, like feel your whole foot on the floor, or feel the whole, like knees and low legs if you're kneeling. Take a moment to breathe into that. Get grounded. Kind of let your lower body drop. All right. What else? Whatever position we're in, we're gonna want to stay vertical. So not only like nose, navel, and toes are pointing in the same direction, and like that direction is our force of power. But we are gonna want to stay vertical. Like I don't want to be like looking down. I don't want to be like doing a lot of this, right? I want to keep my torso upright rather than being here and starting to collapse. I know this is a lot, so just like let it collect in your brain and your body as it does. After this, you'll know more than you did a few minutes ago. So just let it be slowly integrate into your knowledge base. What else? Core engaged. Important in any of those positions. So even if it's just taking a moment to be like, I have a core. Where are my hips in space? Making sure you're not like sticking your butt out a lot or like tucking your pelvis in too much. Like where is a more neutral position that you can keep connected to your core. A lot of times I'll imagine that my belly button has a string that's attached to the ceiling, and that helps me keep my torso upright as well. All right, so we talked about we talked about pushing off the back foot, but when you're alongside a bed, you can either, approach your person like this, or if you're going, just say their leg is here. Maybe my feet are kind of staggered and I'm like this rather than like face on. Move your body in a way that's going to support your body and not feel like you're getting stuck, or again, you're going to like transfer that tension to their body, and it's going to be easier for you to hurt yourself. All right, so let's pause there, and then from here we'll kind of get into stacking, like a little bit more information on stacking. All right.